Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about Cardano ADA. We see it right now at that $1.65, and we continue to see it increase. We saw a 17.4% increase in the last 24 hours alone. In the last week, a 23% increase. In the last month, a 35% increase. We are continuing to see Cardano do very, very well, and if you guys want to stay up to date on most recent information and news, as well as price predictions, make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and like the video. As Cardano ADA holders do learn a lot here as we talk about the market cap at 52.8 billion, the volume the last 24 hours being 9.2 billion, and the circulating supply being 31.9 billion ADA. So we see a lot of people jumping in to invest in Cardano because we see a long-term future here with what Cardano has to offer. If you guys don't know what Cardano ADA is a blockchain platform built on proof of stake consensus protocol that validates transactions without high energy cost. Development on Cardano uses the Haskell programming language, which is described as enabling Cardano to pursue evidence-based development for unparalleled security and stability. The blockchain's native token, ADA, is named after the 19th century mathematician Ada Lovelace. So this is a big deal. If you guys don't know what Cardano is, we continue to see some growth, obviously massive growth in the last 24 hours. A lot of people have been holding on and been talking about how we've been stabilized for so long, kind of upset about it. Well, now is our time to break out, and we are already seeing that $1.65. If we go into some of the news today or tweets today, Cardano is the most decentralized blockchain in the crypto space. There are 2,600 registered pools and nearly 500,000 delegators. The numbers will just better in the future, and this is very true. As we continue to see Cardano get bigger, we are going to see better and better numbers, really showing that, you know, it is the most decentralized blockchain in the crypto space. Next, we have from the same person, Cardanians _IO says Cardano staking is a great motivation to hold ADA coins even in the bear market. If you have 50,000 ADA coins and stake them for 4 years, you will earn 10,000 ADA coins. ADA can reach $10 in the next bull market, so you will have a reward of 100,000 just for holding ADA. So this is a big deal. Obviously, people that have 50,000 ADA coins, you do have a chance or opportunity to make quite a bit of money in the very near future. Next, we have Cardano Foundation talking about don't have 2 hours to watch the Cardano Africa special. No problem. You can watch this 7-minute special recap below. I'm going to like this video so you guys have the opportunity to go into the description of this video, follow me on Twitter, and then go into my likes and find this video. It's a great 7-minute special that really kind of recaps, I guess, what they're trying to do in Cardano Africa, and really, just like I said, a special recap about Cardano Africa. So definitely follow me on Twitter, as well as go into the Discord link in the description below. You can also talk with crypto like-minded people like myself and yourself and talk about all the new shit coins to real long-term potential coins as well. So there's all that discussion going on in the Discord. Next, we have the Cardano Foundation. Transparency builds trust, and trust is the foundation to create loyalty. Take a look at the unique supply chain traceability and anti-counterfeit solution we built with ScanTrust, and how this is helping brands to reconnect with their consumers. So this is a big deal as well, as we continue to see Cardano really start to get more and more people to understand that they are here to stay. So we have a Label Insight report found that 56% of consumers would become loyal for life to a brand with with a product transparency. How can companies take advantage of that? Find out how we're uniquely set up to help companies with transparency efforts. Obviously, Cardano being the one talked about right now, and they do have a lot of transparency in Cardano, and that's a great way to see that on the website. If you go to the website, there's so much information for you to really follow, but for transparency, we're going to go to the actual roadmap. So they actually have daily updates pretty much, or I guess weekly updates on how transparent they are about their work. So here we have the foundation, decentralization, smart contract scaling, and governance. Obviously, we've completed foundation and decentralization. They're working on smart contract scaling and governance right now. If we go to the status updates, you can get weekly status updates on where they're at on these specific problems and solutions. So we are continuing to see that kind of, like he said, transparency. That's something that Charles wants himself, and he continues to give it to us. And I think that's exactly what we would want if we were in, in the situation we are with Cardano. So I think it's a great thing to continue to see this transparency, and we are going to have smart contracts released somewhat soon. I think scaling's coming obviously very soon as well, and governance down the road. So I think we are going to see a lot coming with Cardano, I guess price increase wise, because of obviously the smart contract scaling governance still to come. We only have foundation and decentralization right now, and we're still seeing these prices surge. So imagine when we have all 5 of these complete, and we're a couple years in the future where crypto is obviously booming even more than it is today. So jumping back to the actual website, let's go into some of these use cases. So obviously they talk about how making the world work better for all. So they have Cardano is a blockchain platform for change makers, innovators, and visionaries with the tools and technologies required to create possibility for the many as well as the few and bring about positive global change. And then they go into, if you go into the, I guess it's enterprise tab here, it'll bring up, some of the information on each use case. So first off, obviously education, that's the big deal with Africa right now. Cardano Africa, they're going into the education sector really. So education, retail, agriculture, government, finance, and healthcare, obviously being some of the real world use cases that, Cardano really provides for. And I think that's going to be a big deal. Obviously, these are all very large categories, all very important categories, and Cardano does a great job at accessing them really and making them better. And that's exactly what Cardano is trying to do. So it's very exciting to see Cardano continue to rise. And this increase we saw just recently on Cardano is great. This $1.65. Let's get a quick refresh here. It does look like $1.66 is where we're currently standing. 18.35% increase in the last 24 hours alone. We're continuing to move up at this $1.66. We did make our way all the way to $1.70 May 6th, 7:25 a.m. That is an insane price point for, $1.30. What? Just to, less than 24 hours ago almost. Let's see here. $1.30 we had at May 4th, 7:30 p.m. And now we are already seeing, this $1.66. So a massive increase, all the way to $1.70 at the hype or the high point. And I think we will continue to see these kind of increases coming through 2021 as well as many years to come. So let's talk about May, June, and 2021. Obviously, some big numbers coming with May, June, and 2021. I do think, my price predictions are always on the conservative side, so they may be a little smaller or a little lower than what you guys are hoping for. But do remember, guys, these are honest predictions that I want to give you guys and feel confident about. I want to give you my honest price predictions that I can actually back in the next couple months. So my first one is going to be May. May, I think there's going to be some good potential for Cardano to actually reach close to that $2 mark. I think $1.80 is our current price target. I know we're almost there already. But, $1.80 to $2 is definitely something that I could see a price range that's healthy. If we could get all the way to $2, we'd still be within that price range. So $1.80 through $2 is something I see Cardano pushing for by the end of May. I do want to say, guys, as well, I am not a financial advisor, so always do your own research before investing, as this is not financial advice. Going into going into month June, we are going to see Cardano push and push more. I think we will continue to see some gradual increases in Cardano. Obviously, dips are going to be involved, so if you want to buy dips, they are going to be coming in the future. We never really just shoot up and never have a dip. Eventually, it does have to come back down and stabilize at some point, or at least dip down a little bit. Cardano is already kind of on a small dip. If you look in the last 24 hours, we were at that $1.70. You're seeing $1.66 now, so it's not a terrible entry point. But if you're able to grab $1.61, you're not going to be at a too hateful entry point there. I do think Cardano is going to have a great year. So altogether, going into the end of June, I think Cardano is going to be pushing around a 225 to 250 price point. I think it'll slow down just a little bit after this initial push. So 225 to 250 is going to be my price range for Cardano by the end of June. By the end of 2021, I think we will continue to see some good increases, going to closer and closer to that really $6 to $8 price point is where I've been pinning it. So I think $6 to $8 is still really reasonable. I think Cardano could definitely do that in the next year alone. I will say, $5 is definitely going to happen in my opinion, but $6 to $8 is where I'm going to pin my price range for Cardano by the end of 2021. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and talking about Cardano with me. If you guys have not already, make sure to quickly subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and like the video, because we do daily updates on Cardano, and you don't want to miss out if there's any big news or information, that things you might want to take a look at. There's just a lot of really good information to take a look at every day. So thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys all in the next one.